Alright, and here is Hollywood. So on offense, I like to come out of this left spawn point here and get across the street into this building and come up here. I'm going to teleport all the way across the street.
Repositioning.
This is great. Okay, so once you get here, you have a ton of options. You can teleport back here.
From the shadows.
This is amazing because you can come around on the roof here. You drop down on him here. You can basically just survey the entire lay of the land, find out where their defenses are positioned, and figure out the best way to jump down on them. Now, one of the best teleport spots on defense is if you get into this little room here. So if offense team is in that choke point there, get across to this room here. And then from here you can get onto this staircase, which allows you to come in from this angle. You can get up on top of this building. And go across to this building. Get up here.
Death comes.
The best route, probably, I mean, it always depends on where they're set up. But I think the best route is to get behind them, come over here, then you can get on top of that roof.
From the shadows.
This roof is great because you can drop down on them from back here, or from this side here. You can also teleport over there, there, or in the corner here.
Death comes.
Same thing on defense. You're coming out of the spawn, you can get up on top of this building.
Repositioning.
Which allows you to see where the enemy team is and jump down on them. If they're about to come around that corner, and you have your ultimate ready, you can come and teleport up on top of this little bridge here, and then drop down on them right here, because that's where the payload's going to come. On offense, once it gets to this point, best teleport spot is usually right here.
Repositioning.
This is great because not a lot of defense players will be looking up in this direction, so even though you are pretty exposed when you arrive, they have to have some weird reason to be looking up here to see you, and you can drop down on them here, or here, depending on where they are. So, on offense, you can actually teleport on top of this satellite dish. It's on the truck there. It's very finicky, you might have to play with it a little bit. But then once you get it, it's a really good spot because they won't be expecting you to be here. You can jump down on their defenses from here, or just simply right down on the last point. On defense, you can go up here, and then drop down on them from the side, or you can come around here if they're still over here, and drop down on them here. You can also walk over here, teleport down there, teleport back there. Alright guys, this is second map here, Watchpoint Gibraltar. On defense, I like to go up here to start.
From the shadows.
You want to make sure they don't see you teleporting up here, obviously. I do believe in a normal game this door is closed, so I don't think they can actually see you get up here. So this is great because you can look and you can see if they came out that door, you can see if they came out the main door, and if they come out this top door, you're in perfect range to take them out. So that's a good, excellent starting area. You can also, from here, if they all come out that far door, you can actually teleport over on top of this rock, which is perfect, because then if they come out here, you can drop down behind them and take them out that way. Now on offense, depending on where they're set up on defense, you can come out on the top here. You can actually go, what you want to do is you want to get inside as much as you can that building. So right there is pretty good. You can get in here. You can come around behind them here if they're set up here, Or if they're set up right on the payload, you can drop down there. You can also come out of this spawn area on the left, loop around here, go up there if you need to, or you can go sneak around here, and you can actually go up onto these stairs behind here. You can also go inside there, which is good if they have a lot of stuff set up on the top. You can go inside this building here, which is good. You always, whenever possible, you want to step inside a building, and then you can go across the way here,
Repositioning.
which lets you come up behind them here. You can obviously also go up here,
From the shadows.
and then from here you have some options. You can walk around to the right here. You can go up top here, or over there on the right.
Death comes.
And then once the payload gets to point A, and those doors open, this ship comes into play. The ship is awesome. It's really easy to teleport on top of this ship. You can do so from here, the relative safety of here. So if you're on offense, teleport on top of this ship. You can drop down on them from here. You can drop down on them here. You can drop down on them from here. This ship basically gives you free reign to drop down on them wherever they are and unleash your ultimate. So especially if they're set up defending point B, just teleport up here and activate your ultimate and kill everybody on point B. Most of the time, you're just going to be simply dropping down from the ship. However, you can also teleport down there or into there if you feel so inclined.
Repositioning.
And then from here, you can teleport across here, teleport into there.
Comes.
You can go into there, which is actually a little bit safer as you get further back in this room. Then you can come up here. And this is really dangerous because you're really exposed up here. So what I prefer to do, actually,
Death comes.
is come around here. This is all close quarters, so if you run into anybody, you'll most likely kill them, which is good. And then you can come here, and then you want to angle your camera down a little bit so you end on the steps here. You don't want to end here because you're much more likely to be seen. So you want to end here. You want to appear here. You've got this health pack. You need it, and you can walk up these stairs, take out the defenders here. You can also, from here, actually teleport behind their spawn if they don't see you. You want to make sure they don't see you, always. You're teleporting. So if they're concerned with the payload and not really looking up, you can get behind them, and they're going to come out of the spawn right here, and you can take them out. Now on defense, if you're defending the last point, just go the opposite way. So you can go up here,
From the shadows.
and then you can go into this building here.
Death comes.
This is where you want to end up, right in the middle, and then you can come out behind them here. Same thing on defense with the ship. You can teleport up here,
From the shadows.
and then drop down on them as they're escorting it.